Now here comes two more buses. We're going to have to turn around and see if those are also just pulling in. Because, well, that one looks like it has kids on it. So are they going to put kids on with more kids? Okay, let's hope that they are just... Yes, I know. I see another one coming. Yeah, that one doesn't have any kids on it. I don't know if that one's going to get kids or not. Alright, we've turned around in the church parking lot. We're going back to see if those buses are just now pulling in to pick up kids. And I want to make it clear that although oh yeah, it's just pulling in to pick up kids. Look at that. That bus should have been there a long time ago. Okay, so... is this week 3 or week 4? I'm not sure. Let me think about this. I think this is week 4. And we're still late? That's not acceptable. Now, realistically, the being late is the last of my concerns, is the bottom of my concerns. But it is still a concern because it's not acceptable, and it should not be acceptable. And certainly they should have been able to get it right by now. Quiet, Jake. Let's listen for the air brake.
Honey, it's Johnny.
Shh, you have to be quiet, honey. Good job, buddy. Good job.
Why did...
Because that driver did a good job of opening his doors there. That's why.
He didn't open his other door.
He didn't.
Yeah, because...
We are on Dewey Road in Madison. Okay, Dewey Road. And this is the turnaround that the bus is supposed to turn around in. I've actually seen the bus turn around here. And last night at the board meeting, a parent stood up with a lot of concerns. She had stated that she had seen a bus back up on 528, South Madison 528, which is a very dangerous road. She was concerned and didn't want Sidley's trucks ramming into the back of the bus because the buses were, practicing that kind of unsafe driving habits. And she said that she was very upset because the bus went into a ditch on Dewey Road when they were trying to turn around, and she was told the bus slid into the ditch. And she came down here herself to look at it, and she brought pictures. And she said the bus didn't slide into the ditch. The bus completely missed the turnaround. And so there's the turnaround. And there is where the bus attempted to turn around. So from there to there, she completely missed the turn. She was backing up and apparently attempted to back into the ditch instead of backing into the turnaround. So now we're going to go see if there was damage to this bus. I don't know if you guys can tell from the ditch itself as to how deep it is, but it is a pretty deep ditch. All of these ditches out in South Madison are deep, terribly deep, and I am certain from the incline there that there's no way that bus could have gotten out of there without being towed. And if there was damage done to it, if the Ohio State Patrol had not been called to reinspect the bus, then that is in violation of a law. So now we're going to call the Ohio State Patrol and see if they were called out here to inspect another bus. And I will let you all know what we find out. This is bus 29. that is just turned on to Bennett. Now on Tuesday, the same bus was supposed to be, well, actually pulled into the middle school after 3:30. So this is doing the same route as it was before. So let's see if this is indeed the same bus. Let's see if they're going to end up at the middle school, because they should already be at the middle school. So I guess we'll find out in a minute here. It looks like it's a different driver though. So we'll see here in a minute. Alright, we can see that it's 29, and then we'll head on over to the middle school and see what time it gets there. And we've got this bus flying down Hubbard Road trying to get to the middle school, and it's 3:22. It's already past the time to be at the middle school, but speed limit is 35. I'm doing 35. Almost 40. I cannot keep up to this darn bus. Now, let's see from the time that they turn on that road. Oh, I appear to not be the only one following a bus, because this red one here has been following it nearly the entire time. Okay. Alright, 3:24. Actually, buses are really not doing too bad. Looks like most of them are just pulling in, but they're only a couple minutes late, not really all that big of a deal. We've got a whole group of kids over here. Looks like they're waiting for a bus, and it's 3:28, and we'll sit here and see when that bus comes in. The last bus, 3:29, bus finally pulls in, 15 minutes late to get the kids again. So we had two buses, one bus on tape, another bus that I saw that I didn't tape that pulled in 10 minutes late. So we had two buses that were 10 minutes late, and one that is 15 minutes late getting these middle school kids. So again, heading towards the end of the fourth week, and they are still late. 3:32, and we again have a bus just now pulling out of the middle school.